Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the International English Language Testing System, and this is conducted by Moulik English Academy. This is Samar Rahman and I am our examiner. The examiner code is S3020242233 and the candidate code is S3020242126. So before the exam, I will ask you some personal questions. So are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, what is your full name?
My full name is Juwairia bint Murshid, but you can call me Juwairia.
Okay, where do you come from?
My home district is Noakhali, but I have born and raised in Dhaka.
Do you study or work?
I'm a student of grade 8 from Manipur High School and College.
Which subject do you love or like?
I like mostly English subject because it is an international language, and I love to read books from other countries, other languages translated by English, so that's why it is my favorite subject.
Okay, how do you pass your free time?
I pass my free time by doing a sort of things like watching TV or mobile or drawing or reading or writing. That's how I pass my free time.
Okay. So let's move to part 1. So in part 1, I will ask about health. So are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Is it important to you to eat healthy food?
Yes, a healthy diet is important for our health and nutrition. It also protects us from many diseases like heart disease, diabetes and cancer. Also, eating a lot of nutritious and healthy foods makes our immunity more strong, which helps us to recover from any disease very fastly.
If you catch cold, what do you do to help you feel better?
I'll do a lot of things to feel better, like I will hydrate my body how much it needs, and I will take enough rest for my recovery. And also I will like to have some hot foods like hot soup, warm water with honey and lemon, and also tulsi tea helps to recover from any cold disease, and if it is necessary I will take some pills too.
Okay, do you pay attention to public information about health?
Yes, I pay attention to the public information about health because the primary motivation for the public information is for my well-being, and I can make my choices about my diet, exercise and health by knowing the rights and wrongs. So I think this is really important to know and care about the public information about health.
What could you do to have a healthier lifestyle?
I can do a lot of things to have a healthier lifestyle, like I can wake up early in the morning and do some exercises, and I also can sleep early at night because our body requires 8 to 10 hours sleeps daily. And besides I can include healthy diets in my meal. Also, not skipping meal and having the meal on time helps to have a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, so this is the end of part 1. So let's move to part 2. So in part 2, I will give you a cue card. So you have to think about it 1 minute and you have to talk about it 1 to 2 minutes. So as you wish, you can write a note. Okay, you can start.
Okay, it's a great topic to talk about, and currently I have an incident to share in this topic. So last year my grandmother was coming from USA after 2 months. So me and my family were very excited me and my uncle decided to went to the airport and pick her up. So we left the house really early because we don't want to be late, or we, in other words, we don't wanted to make her wait for us. After reaching the airport, I was watching my watch to know that we are late or not, or she's coming in time or not. But we were on time, but my grandmother was late. It was half an hour passed, but she didn't come out from the airport. So me and my uncle get a little bit worried. But my uncle said that it sometimes happens, the flight can be late or the passengers can be busy in some paperwork. So we waited for 1 more hour, but she didn't come yet. So my uncle was running here to there to find any information about the flight or about the passengers, but the authority couldn't tell anything about the flight or the passenger. After 2 more hours passed, my grandmother came out and told us that she couldn't find her luggages in the airport. So she noticed the authority, and the authorities say, after checking the information, the authorities say that her luggages came to the previous flight and it is in the storehouse of the airport. So after that, the authorities sent some workers to the storehouse and bring her luggage back. After that, my grandmother came out as soon as possible, and at that moment we were very worried and we were exhausted by the hot weather. But it was fun to meet her back after a long time, and we had fun.
Okay, this is the end of part 2. So let's move to part 3. So in part 3, I will ask about arriving early. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
In what kinds of situations should people always arrive early?
I think people should arrive early all the situations, but there is a quite situation I want to mention, that is job interview, exams, and corporate meetings. No one wants to share. No one wants to tell their bad impression to the interviewers or to the teachers about them. So I think that's quite situations where they need to come early.
Okay, how important it is to arrive early in your country?
Arriving early is important to all the countries, and my country is not exceptional from that. So it is important to arriving early in my country too. And as I said in the previous question, that arriving early in such a situations is really important, like job interviews and exams. No one wants to be late in such a situation, so it is important to my country too.
Okay, how can modern technology help people to arrive early?
Modern technology can help a lot to people to arrive early. Google Map is a modern technology. By the help of Google Maps, people can know that which road has more traffic than the other, which road has less traffic more than the other. By that, and also the Google Maps shows the duration time between my destination and my house, so people can leave the house on time. So I think that's how modern technology can help us.
Okay, so this is now I will ask you about being patient. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
What kinds of jobs require the most patience?
I think every job requires patience, but there is a profession which requires most patience is teaching. Teaching is a profession where a teacher teaches a lot of students together. The students are from different mentality, different culture, and different background, and the teacher needs to control them together, and it is really hard sometimes because sometimes maybe the student is not understanding
Okay.
the topic, not understanding the topic for several times, and the teacher needs to be patient for teaching the topic until the student understands.
So is it always better to be patient in work or studies?
Yes, it is better to be patient always for work or studies. As I am a student, I know about the studies. The study is not so easy. It's really hard because you need to sometimes you need to learn about the same topic for several times, and also it has a memorizing, and sometimes you need to find some techniques to learn them. Sometimes it is frustrating that you are not learning the way properly and you are not getting good marks, but in that moment you need to be patient. If you get frustrated, you'll be you'll try to end this up, and you can't become a good student.
Okay. Do you agree or disagree that the older people are the important patient? They are.
I don't necessarily agree that the older peoples are the more patient, because there is no scientific reason that the older peoples are more patient. It is actually depends on the person or on the situation that where he or she is, and the situation makes every person more patient or patientless. So I don't think that older peoples are more patient than the youngers.
So this is the end of your IELTS test. Thank you.